Alli. It's Saturday. I'm to play some Bloodborne. So, if I remember correctly, I should turn on the light here. Skiro. I'd rather have a bit of illumination. That's a little better. Okay, yeah, Bloodborne. Hope that the audio is fine and correct here. Alright. Looking for Amelia. Abyss? Oh right, I was doing the labyrinth. I still have to defeat those three whatchamacallums. Watchers. Got a trap? Decorative boss in the middle of the floor. Where I am. This is the very, very beginning. Here. I've got the blood vials, 20 quicksilver bullets. Looks like my supplies are good. Boss room. That boss. Yes, an elevator. OBS says I'm streaming, but the browser window I have open is not. Oh, okay. Labyrinth Layer 2. Square. Yes. And I forget which way. One with the brightly lit lanterns. Yeah, there's some nightmare fog. Thing to do. What else did I have? A lot. I grabbed those. Oh yeah, gun guy. Uh-oh. Here's the one we got. Sword guy's a little hard to parry. Got two of them looking at me right now, so I think I want to do a little bit of running around and crowd management before I try. Ow. Well, okay. This is Bloodborne, not Dark Souls, so if I want to heal, I should do triangle. Ooh. Okay. Be there. Oh, I'm short enough that it's just shooting over my head. Ow. Okay. No. Triangle is the heal button. Okay. I guess pistol guy got tired of my shit and decided to. Oh. Get gun guy by itself, and there we go. That wasn't so bad. Alright, uh-oh. Guy's got a sword. Alright, patience and awareness. Uh-oh. Was advising that I carry the one with the big old piece of metal. It's a club. Pipe. And we can get set up for a proper. Ow! That's can reach right through the floor. You guys are just like hanging out together. I don't know if there's a good way for me to get them split up. There's sword guy. Oh no, I don't want to be between them. There we go. Visceral attack. 545, I love it. Let's, reset the board. Is where do a punching attack. There we go. How is the chieftain too? Uh-oh. Stamina's good. Yeah. One visceral attack is basically half their health. Or more. Alright. See if I can engineer a plunging attack here. Uh-oh. Oh, that was not as effective as I had hoped, but it did do a decent amount of damage. As long as I'm not too staggered when I get hit there. Following up for the slaughter. I got a root chalice and a tempering blood gemstone. So I guess basically like when you finish a labyrinth, you get enough materials to run another labyrinth. All right. Light the lamp and then see what's down this little ladder here. An elevator. Wait, is that this guy came in? No, because this is... Oh, I came in from the lower portion of that room. Alright. Okie dokie. Does the elevator take me down and down and down? Is there another level to this labyrinth? Oh goodness, there's more. Tier 3. Oh, all these doors lift from the bottom. Reminds me of a Scottish Twitter. There I am, pushing on a door. My Scottish accent is terrible right now. Folks says, it's a pull door, mate. Cheers! I was gonna try crouching down and lifting from the bottom next. Is this summonable? Oh, look. No, why not? Something going on. Locked by a device. Home Prospector Oleg. Let's you and me fight this guy. At least the Oleg brought a torch. Oh, what is that? I'm gonna say nice vegetation. Well, some of this vegetation is not so nice. That is a giant centipede made of brambles. Oh, thanks, I hate it. What is this? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, looks like Oleg's in trouble. Somewhere around here is a necromancer with a bell. Ah, there's a sack person. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. What? Oh, that's not fair. And it's got a frickin' dentata in its middle. That's awful. I'm just mad that it was able to shoot a fireball at me when I was right next to it and not hurt itself. That was unfair. Tell you what. Alright, well, look. It's another try. And he's already taken falling damage. Sorry, Oleg. So where is the one with the bell? And this is a very large, wide arena. And there's a fuzzbutt. Hello, fuzzbutt. So stay away from that. Where is the bell? Get him, Moloch. Ow. Ow. Oh, the staggering on that was... Alright. I like when Oleg takes care of the sack person. Okay, so I want to stay away from the big ol' centipede thing until... Wait, is there... Oh, stairs! So I think that the bell was up high, the necromancer. Yeah, because these skeletons. Oh, Oleg! I wasn't paying enough attention to him. Poor fella die. Listen, you need to stop ringing that bell. Oh, there's a cannon here. Nice. Bullets. Ritual Blood 2. Yeah, so it is giving me all the stuff that I would need to run another labyrinth. So, guessing that I do need to fight that centipede bramble monster. Morning, Peach. How are you today? This fine, fine weekend day. That smashes. Think. So there's a giant centipede over there. Giant centipede over there. There's two of them. Don't like this at all. So, is there somewhere I would be glad and or discouraged to know that Outriders didn't make it your 5 more minutes trial? That's like I'm amused, but also that's a big disappointment. That, like, given the promotional visuals that I saw for it, it could have been a really pretty game to play. But the way you were cutscene to loading screen to cutscene to loading, just like, so there was like 5% or less gameplay in there. Put to desktop, uninstall. That's the true victory, sir. Well, hello, ghosty skinny person. I bet you're gonna try to hit me, aren't you? If I just get out of your way. Well, you're not trying to hit me, so I'm not gonna hit you. I mean, as you said, that's pretty consistent with the Square Enix style. Follow this ghost here. Doing super slow though. There's a curious about that ladder. First, I'm gonna grab this item. You gave it an hour, and there was maybe 15 minutes of actual gameplay, 5 minutes outside of the tutorial. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. I like the way the old Lord of the Rings games, like the Two Towers and the Return of the King on PlayStation 2 did cutscenes, where there were these big introductory cutscenes. They'd even use like footage from the movie as the cutscenes. So they'd have a big introductory thing, then you'd play, and it wouldn't interrupt you at all. You like you play the game. You swing swords at orcs, Uruk-hai, get stuff done, feel like a badass, and then if there was a triggered event, and you get another cutscene. Like there was the one where like Eowyn's going up against the Witch King of Angmar, and like you have to fight off the hordes beside her. And once she gets enough maneuvering room, I did manage to kill the Warden's Nick. And your advice about parrying was quite good. That one visceral attack on one of them was more than half its health bar. So I just needed to be patient, be aware. My strategy was take out the one with the gun first, and I did that just by getting up in his face and whacking a lot. And then I took out the chieftain with the big old pipe club second, with one visceral attack and a plunging attack. Oh, they're regular enemies in some rooms now. Yeah. I did run the heck away from some giant centipede bramble things. There aren't mimics in this game, right? Sure hope not. More tomb mold, that could be useful. Okay, so out of curiosity, Nick, are you able to see this in 160p? I wonder if it's just like which day it is, or if it does have something to do with which platform I'm streaming from. 'Cause right now what I'm doing is streaming it through the capture card, my PC. Okay, so I think it must be time of day. That like on Monday night, all of the sort of uh, work queue for the transcoding is used up by partners and select affiliates. Whereas on Saturday morning, there's a lot less activity. Alright, so I bet this doesn't operate because this little gibbet here, it's actually kind of a big gibbet. Is this bringing me back to Centipede Land? So, yeah, no, without my summon to help me, I think I don't want to deal with those centipedes at all. I mean, JC's a very private guy when it comes down to it. Is that a sack person? Just a girl. Undead with a knife. Shortcut acquired. Yep. I do like that it's sort of consistent with Sen's Fortress, where the not quite an Iron Maiden because it hasn't got the spikes going inward, but the gibbet cages are the shortcut vehicle. Why it took me so long. Ah! 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 I stepped on a trap! Why did I do that? Fire bombs! Put it out. Alright, so I think I was already in this room. Chalice dungeons are just optional Sense Fortress on steroids. Oh, thanks, I hate it. So let's see. I might be able to just get out of here. Is there a way to complete the dungeon as such? The labyrinth? So do I have to confront those big old centipede things? There's some cursed dungeons where your max is halved as long as you're in it. Wow, that sounds nasty as hell. I mean, great for challenge mode, but sound difficult. There's something. I'm playing warmer, colder with a hallucinatory sound. There are some tunnels. So, down below, are you talking, Nick? Okay, so maybe the sound I'm hearing is below me. So, like 3 columns away from the corner. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe it was just the centipede emits that sound? No! No fireball place. Alright, this bridge kind of goes... I found that the centipedes have a lot of headband. Ooh, item. Ooh, shiny. Piece of candy. Blood tube. Use that to get some blood echoes. handy. Wait, did I never get the thing after killing the fuzzbutt? It's just an Ancient One Eldritch Centipede. What could possibly go wrong? Now, it looks like Oleg didn't kill all of this. Look at this, like, middle arcade. Alright, I think, other than chasing shinies, I should go back and do a circuit of the outer perimeter wall. Our back door. This is about where the centipede started. It's that bridge. Might not want to spend too much time in dungeons like this. Why is that? Do they get worse and worse over time? I'll see. Does Henrik show up and it's stabbing me? Alright, so all of these bridges seem to just go nowhere. Those attack. Alright, Zach, let's go. Oh, Oleg almost killed this one. Thanks, Oleg. Alright, so I don't think I found any wall tunnels there. I'm up high just to see. They transform? I wonder if it's because Oleg was dealing with that one. Wait, I can use the cannon? Oh! Alright, it's not very helpful. Fun. I'm just going to ignore the centipedes. Hopefully that's not a terrible, terrible mistake. Alright, hello, ghost person. What are you doing? Just trying to walk the wall? Hi, are you trying to kill me? So I thought that that's where I came in, was where the cannon was aimed. I'm like 80% certain that that's how I entered this. Yeah, because this is the pit. Like, I summoned Oleg up there. Actually, can I re-summon him? Because if I had Oleg by my side, I bet we could... No, not by a device. So I probably do have to kill those centipedes in order to let that door unlock. I wish I could re-summon Oleg. Alright, let's give those centipedes a try. I think if I'm careful enough, I just gotta be patient and like not get fireballed. Oh, okay, that's an attack I was not expecting. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on its legs. I don't like it. What is it? Is it barfing out ectoplasm? Apparently. Uh-oh. get it out in the open a little more. Like, I still want pillars to hide behind. Uh-oh. That sounds like it's winding up for a fireball. Aim for the head-ish. Okay. I guess, what, so, like, where the little flower is? Okay. So used to, like, try to get behind things. I don't like being stuck where the legs are. Okay, it's almost dead. Ectobarf. Oh, they're normally hidden as just the flower. Arcane Haze. I think that's the first time I've gotten that. Is that an like, upgrade item? Ah. The tiny smatterings of haze that are found in certain ritual materials. The additional right sinister bell makes the bell-ringing woman appear. And when she rings a sinister bell, hunters from other worlds will be beckoned as adversaries. Ah. Sounds, challenging. Gosh, my tea has been steeping for half an hour. I should probably push the tea bag out of it. So, there are items that contain Arcane Haze. Alright. Centipede. Nope. So, oh. Does it ever open that body mouth of its? It seems like it's chattering its teeth at me. Everything is arcane to a degree. Yarp. Okay. So, sometimes it does put its head down, like, after the ectobarf. Nope, didn't do it that time. I mean, like, he even hit me. That's not fair. Basically, if I can avoid getting fireballed to death, you just whittle it down 20 damage at a time. Alright. Multi fireball. Okay. Oh. No! Oh, does it have a grab attack with that mouth that it barfs from? Wait, it's spawn? There's another one? Oh, the like, don't dally ghost? Was there a sound? Missed? While I was like messing with my teeth or something? I mean, the centipede was making a lot of noise. Especially so the fireball, it like had like a charge up sound. Okay, so I killed both centipedes. Does that allow me to open that door? I doubt it, because I didn't... All gates are opened with levers. So yeah, so unless I find a lever, this door that I'm running towards will not open. I wanna verify for myself. So I could, so even in the case of the the three watchers, it's it did seem like, I guess maybe I could have. I didn't look at that top place until after I fought the three. But yeah, the good old yeet strats, right? Wait, is she not glowing anymore? She, I don't know what. Oh, okay, the glow is just. Well, no, yeah, conquering my fear of the centipedes was very useful. Hello, you glow and you jingle. I'd be sad if I have to kill that person in order to find them. I should keep an eye out for trap squares, though. Oh, hello there, Mr. Lantern Dude. There's a lever behind you. Okay. Ooh. This club-a-majig is all, like, red hot. Bet that makes it hurt more. No, luckily it was just a pipe one. He had a lantern and, why won't it let me? Oh, I have to. Good morning, Dell. No worries. Glad to have you here. Oh, that's a trap. Yeah, fire damage sounds nasty. Yeah, it's glad I was able to parry. And all of these sensors, the incense pots, uh, made me think there was more nightmare fog than there actually is around. I like that sort of eerie greenish glow from statue lanterns. Good. I think that's all for. Yeah, yeah. I mean, so some areas of this are dark, some areas of this are smoky. There's fog. Ooh, you paying devotion to a headstone here? I feel like there would be something interesting if I attack that creature, but I also feel compelled not to since it hasn't attacked me. Alright, so the cannon was aiming at the entrance. Salute. That's a good idea. I forgot that there were emotes in this game. I gotta remember how to do them. Let's see. So like if I hold my controller up it like, oh, that's sit down. And I mean pain is different than not pain, so yeah, I guess that would sort of fulfill the definition of interesting. Uh, okay, so let's see. Hunter's salutation is like to the side. Okay. You were right the first time. Left pad. So right pad is the personal effects. Left pad is gestures. And can I execute? Okay, so I can. The accelerometer gestures are just a shortcut. Okay, so please look at me, and I will fight. Here I'm in front of you. responding. Be closer. Oh well. Are a mystery glowing person. Just when you're in a boss fight, frantically moving the controller and unknowingly holding X so you gesture while an enemy rejoices and destroys you. Exactly. It's the best feature. I mean, it's a cute idea, but it's, like as you said, it's only likely to occur the most inopportune times. The least opportune times. I don't know, is there a connotation to most unfortunate that doesn't come across when you say least fortunate? 2-3 shotgun haiku? Is that the one that you posted to me the other night? I've forgotten the words to it. It's like, I pull the trigger, all my pellets hit the barn door, zombie laughs unscathed. Something like that. Don't like those. Okay, it's this down here. Okay. The Doom 3 shotgun. It hits the broadside of unharmed. Interesting. Almost like a messenger. The Pog face. The Pogger statue. Pog! Pog! I pog the lantern. Ah! Trap! Pogger statue, you betrayed me. Got over there with... Ooh, torches. Oh no, flaming axes. Ooh, guys with flame. Ugh. I can break the Pogger statue. Or I could just, you know, not step on trap plates. Never seems like a dead end. Is there a ladder around? Up there. There was a ladder in the other room. Blood from that person. Oh, Pogger statue. Not. Back up. Okay. Only death to this day against Cleric Beast was because of the accelerometer gesture feature. Oh, that's how strong of a feature it is. Wanted to heal and just saluted while Cleric Beast took a leap. Oh. Well. That guy is just sort of like Be vigilantly patrolling. No kick. Ow, 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 ow. And it leapt. Alright, where's the last lamp that Does this mean that I can summon Olek again? Yeah, this is... Got 2 insight. Thought I was in Arcane mode. Alright, let's summon Olek. And don't have to go down in the pit because the door. What I like this. Sit down. It's like up and down. Boonk. Sit down. Be right back. We'll be here when you get back. I hope. I suppose if my house got struck by a meteor while Nick was away, that would make me a liar. But I suppose that inadvertent falsehood would be the least of my issues if my house got struck by a meteor. Ooh, put him on fire. Ooh, Olek's got that car camera. Thank you, Olek. You're a good helper. Sitting down dodges some attack. I mean, so I feel like that could be like a fun meme strat of just like, you know what, the way I'm gonna dodge attacks is by emoting. Alright, Olek. Olek's like, yeah, let's go! Old Hunter's Mark, those are useful. Hey, there's a door over there. Oh dear. Okay, so this big old chamber just like had some dudes and some trees and a door and oh, emoting to dodge works on Dark Souls 3 as well. What are you up to, Olek? This is a trap square. Alright. For a minute, it looked like Olek's cart hammer was glowing. But it's really just that Olek himself glows. Shining onto the cart. Right, so I'm tempted to jump down, but I don't have an obvious way back up. Oh, maybe let's not jump down. Lifted from the bottom to open up. A messenger? It's a cute little messenger hiding behind the lamp. Oh. Well, that's a trap square, alright. Blood vials. So what's in these boxes? They've got the chamfered edges like gun. He's got a gun. Oh look, he's got a gun. I fell way too. What's out of that? This is like nothing. Search it. This lady. Oh, blood. Am I a Tomb Raider now? I think I might be. This guy's a Tomb Prospector. Okay, maybe it is time to jump on. Hello, tiny messenger. That chandelier looks... Will it land on my head? Well, we've been here before. Alright, where do we go next? You know, there were some, like, long... Uh-oh. Oh. Pogger's statue, why you betray me? I really should just smash it like that. Okay, is this... Oh, right, okay, yes, yeah, because I came in here and realized it was a dead end and had to go back up. Yeah. I'm glad Oleg, like, follows exactly enough in my footsteps that he didn't hear the... What is sacred in Yarnum? Apparently Pogger statues. Yep. And glowing ghost people. And when I wrote that description, I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be go confront Amelia, but I had forgotten that I still needed to finish the labyrinth. Okay. I mean, messengers are the cutest eldritch beasts. I mean, look at this little guy, like, hiding behind the lamp. Cute. And creepy. He's got, like, wrinkly brain wrinkles all over him. Alright, so yeah, we already went down there. It's like right-hand wall rule. Nah. Possibly. Yeah, so they do seem to end up in dead ends. So I can't remember. Oh, was it here? Yeah. Wait a second. I have this memory of a hallway. Or well, I took enough falling damage that he wanted to consume some blood. Okay, yeah, so this is the main path, and that was the side. Depth first, search. Oh, yeah. Or breadth first? I don't know. I guess right-hand wall is more of a breadth first. And it's not a, like, retracing. This is a boss. Watchdog. Oh my. Philip, he sniped. He pooped lava? Almost like an alligator. Oleg, I'll be helping you. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Oh, so it's got like a point blank self-explode. What kind of move? It's got a leap, a charging leap, got a snap, got like a thrashy. It's got a stomp. Uh-oh. Oh no, it hurts. And a flame wave. Owie zowie. And it runs around like... Gosh, what enemy does this remind me of in Dark Souls 2, I think? Either one or two. Maybe it's the Chimera, the Manticore that, an old one, good boy. Yeah. I'm sure Cthulhu loves this town. Oleg's not looking so good. Shrine Guardian, that's what I'm thinking of. That, like, I just couldn't get to it because it would just... Oleg. I knew it was only a matter of time. But, like, it's so mobile that it's hard to get where I want to be relative to it and still have time to attack. Uh-oh. No, it hurts. Uh-oh. Gotta be patient and not get greedy. One hit at a time. Aggressiveness, well, I mean, there's that. I can't roll through that. Where's Creeper? Like, hard for me to be aggressive when I can't even get close to the thing. Oh. And I'm dead. It seemed like the general pattern. I do still have two insight, so I can summon Oleg yet again. Oh. I'm gonna come up the ladder. Maybe it doesn't know how to use ladders. It doesn't. Yeah, the stomp explosion, I was surprised that I was safe so close to the behind. Okay, Oleg, let's do this again. And much like the Shrine Guardian, it actually is harder to position with another player there because it's uh-oh. He's looking at me. Alright, yeah, I don't want to be in that lava. That reminds me of Quelaag. That one either. Oh, I need to heal. Flame wave. Alright, I gotta remember to breathe. Not leaking juice out of its knees yet. It's those side swipes that I have a real hard time with, because like I'm trying to roll into them and rolling under doesn't help at all in that circumstance. Ah, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh, blood echoes. There. Charred hunter set. I do. I guess that would be real useful against fire enemies, wouldn't it? Oh, that hit something good. Owie. Okay, so it does hit pretty widely to the sides. That self-explosion. Alright, Oleg. Hope your sacrifice is not in vain. No! That was not fair. So yeah, putting on the chart set. It's like, huh? Rumpled Yarnum hat. 60. Thought I had the chart set. Red Hunter garb. The rumpled hat go charred garb? I think it does. Okay, yeah. Main. Guess this is my derelict phase. It's Owen Wilson's character in Zoolander. I'm just trying to remember what. Oh wait, did I accidentally go through without Oleg? Oh no, I messed up. I wasted an insight. Oh, he's here. Good. Oh, being under it's probably not a great idea. Okay, I like the kind of tabard of the one that I was wearing before, and I like the like 1/4 cape of the Outlander garb, the one you start with if you're a fancy pants noble person. I don't remember what the telegraph for self-explode is. It's Sissel's game. Always chop the butt. Wow. So I noticed that one. Well, that's a lot of stomping. Stompy. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Where is it? So, uh-oh. It turned around real fast. No. No, no, no. Alright. So notice that when we hit the knees, it, like, hunkered. No! That was really frustrating because, like, I was pushing to get beside or behind it, and it was just backing up. How dare it use sensible reverse maneuvers to not let me get behind it. Alright, I'm out of insight. I can't get... Locking on might help direct my inward dodge. It might. Sad that I can't bring Oleg anymore. I'm all out of insight. Making the iframe. Yeah. Just, I hate the way it feels when I'm locked on. Like, if it just changed my targeting, I'd be okay with that. Oh, it gets more hit points because... Wow, I just completely pooched that. And I guess I had lost all my echoes. Oh well. Yeah, now that I know I only have 104 echoes to retrieve, I can worry about that. I had forgotten that even NPC helpers increase the hit points of enemies. No, that was badly timed. Yeah, see. I suppose locking on would help me also see it. Oh, it barfing. Uh-oh. Let me get this out of the way just so it's not distracting me. Alright, so that... Oh, that made it want to do the side explosion. So... trying to figure out what to do when I've hit the knees and it's like hunkered down. Yeah, my timing is real bad. Basically not getting the benefit of any of my iframes there. I mean, as you can see, it's sometimes to my detriment not to lock on, but I found that in a lot of situations, locking on changes my movement in such a way that I'm just completely hosed. That's not what I wanted. Different games, different moves. So I just hit triangle trying to go into two-handed mode, thinking I was playing a Souls, like a Dark Souls game. A Souls adjacent game. So let me try locking on and see if that helps. Anything under it might be, that was definitely a bad place to be. I wonder if locking on were like, instead of it being a toggle, it were a hold down. Like if I like L1, yeah, L1. Yeah, eventually, eventually I'll get a feel for it and be like, yeah, this is when I should press the attack, this is when I should dodge to the side. It just takes a bit of practice, is all. Side swipes get me every time. Alright, so now it's down on its side. Can I hit the head and... Oh, come on. Didn't mean to... But when it gets up from that, it definitely wants to explode. So hitting the knee makes it go down on its side. Can't tell if hitting the head... Hack and slash games, lock-on is not a toggle but hold to use. Yeah, that I think, like I might still goof it up by panic doing it, but at least then it's like I'm only locking on when I intentionally am holding the button. I'd swipe. Fuck on it. I can't roll through it. At least not with the timing that I've got. No, that did me in. And lately, I've been craving a good hack and slash game. I mean, to a certain extent, Soulsborne games have a decent hack and slash aspect to them, but I'm thinking like the Dynasty Warriors and those Lord of the Rings games I was talking about. I think MK mentioned them as well. So yeah, it was the undead in, or not the undead, the ones that are undead in the present time, but not undead in the Devil May Cry Skip DMC 2. So I've only played like one Dynasty Warriors game, and I've never played any Devil May Cry games. And I've only played one God of War game. I never finished it. I played God of War 1 and I finished it. It was fun. It was nice to like build up the combos and stuff. But yeah, the Lord of the Rings games were very much like you're in the midst of a whole bunch of enemies. Oh, was the back where I was supposed to attack there? That side swipe, I just don't know what to do about it. No. God of War PS4 is an all-around. So the one with Christopher Judge as the voice of Kratos. That's a crying shame when a game has like really good uh, aesthetic design but really bad mechanical design. And yeah, I think I understand what you're getting at, comparing, like, there are some who absolutely love Dark Souls 1 but don't have a taste for Dark Souls 2, or vice versa. I would say that, like, I like them both but prefer Dark Souls 1. Um, Less prone to get hit if you... Are you talking about in this boss fight or in Devil May Cry 2? Oh, that's my last blood vial. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah. So that seems like a an unfortunate incentive, that if the if the most optimal play style is the most boring, that is a failure of game design, in my opinion. Okay, so I need blood vials. So yeah, I think I would like the Devil May Cry series. I've never played any of them. I've enjoyed what I've seen of them, of like videos or watching Dell play. Um, but I just never, for whatever reason, picked them up. And yeah, I do have the um, father and son uh, God of War, God of War PS4. I just haven't made time to play it. Story order is 3, 1, 4, 5. Never played 2. Is like, is it worth at least like watching a YouTube highlight reel? EMC was originally a Resident Evil 4 prototype. Interesting. One called DMC that is in its own world works as a sort of... That's the one where like the soda has demons in it or whatever. And so in terms of play order, should I still do 1, 3, 4, 5? Devil might cry. Devil, maybe cries. I missed my parry. And now it's gonna screw me over. Wait, and release order. Okay. That seems like that way I won't get, like, if I start with the oldest, and there's any um age-related control scheme stuff, I won't get frustrated by going from well-developed, well-polished control scheme to older control scheme. I think going jankiest to least jank is a good order. HD collection of the first 3. Special edition of DMC 4 and DMC 5. Let's see. So I guess the charred gear does look pretty cool for, like, stalking about. attack. Alright. Hey, don't never apologize for being a huge nerd about something. I love it. So it sounds like whenever I do pick up Devil May Cry, I should probably stream some of it for you, Nick. So that you can cry at how bad I am at the game. It's definitely something I want to do. It's just sort of like all the games that I want to play and like TV shows that I want to watch and like productive things that I want to do. Yeah, I get the impression that like Devil May Cry is not a like hit you over the head with extreme difficulty sort of game. It's more of a like you once you get the hang of what you're doing, you go through the thing. It's the most hurting way of being told I suck. Does Dante himself insult me if I screw up? Easy mode is now selectable. Ah, yes. Like it's almost like Clippy showing up and like you've been having a hard time. Would you like to go in easy mode? Would you like to go in baby Care Bear mode? No. I kind of like the Souls philosophy of there isn't a difficulty setting. It's just like if you're having a hard time with a place, go to a different place or get different gear or try different techniques. Or practice like mad until you can beat Space Invaders with your eyes closed. Alright. A cherry coke run. I built up 13. I would have 14, except I did this I hit triangle to try to get two-handed mode again. That's actually why I tried Sekiro the other night, but I decided I couldn't play it while I was actively playing more than one other From Software game because between Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2, they're similar enough that I can sort of switch back and forth without too much trouble, other than the occasional, like, oh yeah, I heal with triangle and throw pebbles with square, instead of triangle makes me switch to two-handed and so on and so forth. DMC maintains level based on enemy selection, sometimes mixing enemies whose defenses or skills complement each other. After you get the hang of the game, making me think about how to approach basically resolves to smash triangle like a maniac while holding. Is the Y button, is that the heavy attack? Ow, that's a sword. Cavalry saber. Okay. I think I want to do a second Fairy Coke run. How did I not hit that guy at all? I guess he had iframes? Ah, the torch! My timing is bad. They interrupt me so easily. Why is melee? B is gonna tap. I like how I sort of accidentally hit that guy. Finding lock with analog movement and Y makes you do a different attack. So it's sort of like in a Street Fighter type fighting game where like a quarter circle and then the attack button is different than just like a straight line and the attack button. Stuff like that. I did get a bunch of stuff from the labyrinth. Lock on and forward and Y is a long thrust attack, which also closes gaps. You move back instead of forward, you lift them. Nice. And I'm guessing that they did a fair amount of playtesting and fine-tuning to make sure that those all felt good. So, I don't know if Nafi's around, but she's often said that Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast was one of the few games where, like, it just felt like what you were doing with the controller was just... It somehow they got this magical attunement between controller gestures and what your character did on screen that felt... And I get the impression that like, Devil May Cry has a similar thing going on. So, Devil May Cry is the 3 is the smoothest. Yeah. That, given the type of game that Devil May Cry, I mean, it sounds like they sort of like figured out what Devil May Cry was as they were developing the series. 5 just nails it the best. Yeah. Ultimately, I feel like Devil May Cry is a bit more of a power fantasy than a tactical challenge, if that makes any sense. Devil May Cry 1 is the closest to the game's Resident Evil roots with the Find the Key. Yeah. The atmosphere is oppressing, as in Resident Evil. Yeah, there was a certain era where, like, Resident Evil was the thing to emulate. Because, like, it really sort of was... Like, Resident Evil 1 was completely different than anything that had come before it. Where it was, like... It had that kind of overhead perspective, like Alone in the Dark, and it had the scarcity of ammunition thing of Alone in the Dark, but it was kind of less about the sort of diversity of puzzles than Alone in the Dark. Taken out and reskinned due to being too action-packed. Now, sorry, game designers, this game is a little bit too spicy to be a Resident Evil game. Gonna need to give it a different name and change the characters' names. The bosses flip it to attack ability. Yeah, that makes sense. That yeah, even in power fantasy games, you gotta have those parts that make it feel like you're not just Kal-El the Superman flying around just pooping on the world. And I feel like the original God of War did a pretty good job of that too. Of like, yeah, you're wading through seas of enemies and just like building up these huge combos, but you still are vulnerable to being swarmed, or particularly tough enemies can take you out. Is it like Dante with a goatee? Or like Dante with a blue coat instead of a red coat? I feel like mirror matches are good things for games like that. Are there any Devil May Cry games with a female Dante? I don't know why that just occurred to me, but... I mean, I like... Bayonetta. Okay, sure. I should get back to Bayonetta too. Like, I played maybe 15 or 20 minutes of it. Yeah, like as far back as like the original Prince of Persia, just having that mirror, the Shadow Prince that jumps out of the mirror, just super cool. And like having to figure out how to deal with him later on, it's really frustrating until you figure it out, and then you're like, oh, that's clever. You can only play as Lady and Trish in DMC4 Special Edition. Okay. I just, like, for some reason it occurred to me of, like, I know enough about Devil May Cry to know that Dante is the main character, and that like, in the one with the soda pop, he's like a different actual dude than the Dante from some of the other ones, but he's still named Dante, and it's still Devil May Cry. Like it's sort of not quite commedia dell'arte, but one of those like this story is a pattern, and maybe almost as though Dante is a title rather than I die. Back. They have their own mechanics and extended gameplay. So, one thing I really liked about the Lord of the Rings beat 'em ups is that you could play as, like, almost a dozen different characters, because you could play as, like, you could play as Aragorn. I think you could unlock Eowyn as a playable. Which made it weird for the point where, come on, Mr. Brickman. So, I know Faramir was an unlockable. I think Eowyn was an unlockable. So you could play as Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli. They were the first, like, most of the early levels you can play as one of those three. And then you can unlock Boromir and Gandalf and Faramir. And ultimately, like, Faramir's moveset is basically the same as Aragorn's, but he has different strengths and weaknesses. But I just thought it was cool that you could play as so many different characters with different movesets in the same beat 'em up. Lady uses almost exclusively a varied set of movements of only guns, with the only melee option being some physical combat or a bayonet and a rocket launcher. It's a funny combination. Trish is gameplay similar to Dante, but she also uses some electrical magic moves. That sounds pretty cool. Basically, I just want to get my blood echoes back. Add some thousands of them. Ow. Spiky boy. The other interesting thing about those Lord of the Rings games is that they were heavily combo focused, to the point that the strategic concern was making sure that you had the right size group of enemies to build up your combo, and that you could get to the next group of enemies before your combo meter expired. Or that you efficiently used, because the combo meter would like tick down after you achieved it, and then once it ticked down to 0, there would be a bit of a cooldown before you could start building combo again. Gotta pop off. Gotta stat D&Ding with Noter and start. See you later, Nick, and thank you. And good luck with D&D. I don't know much about the game that you guys are playing now, but I'm sure that it is a ton of fun. Think of it, I've only played D&D with Notorious BLT once or twice. Like, there was the birthday game that Warlock ran for Noter. I think if there's other occasions where we played D&D together. Oh, there was another one that Warlock ran. It was like a Foundry shakedown run, just trying to figure out the Foundry software. What do you got to do? Are you? Lose the glasses. Okay, let me get to okay, alright. Okay, Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. Alright, they're off. Okay, I can sort of see that there's dudes with torches here. I can barely hear the Google timer. Hopefully I hear when it starts beeping. Okay, there's a man over there with a gun. No, that's a sword. Nope, that's a gun. Alright. I'm actually kind of impressed how well I can read what's going on from silhouettes. I feel like that's the perfect parting shot, though, Nick, is the lose the glasses redemption. Alright, did I get my blood echoes back? I think I did. I think one of those dogs had them. But, okay. I'm to... Where are... This guy's over at the gate. Alright, I'm gonna have to rely on sound to know when the guys have fallen over. It's actually good training of like, okay, what does it sound like when an enemy dies? Just like not even rely on the health bars. Okay. No squinting. Squinting not allowed. Alright, so this is the guy that's supposed to leap out at ya. I like that so these particular guys with the white sleeves, the contrast of their vests actually jumps out quite well, even very blurry. Alright. Yeah, this is... I had expected this would be a lot harder with my glasses off, but it's not bad. Like, I can't see the details of, like, small gestures out of these guys, but partially through memorization and partially through just their gestures being apparently pretty large. Oh. That guy, so the pitchfork one seems to be a very big exception to their gestures being large, because that was just sort of like, okay, there's a dude running at me, and all of a sudden I'm taking damage. I also can't read chat, so... Maybe I should get, like, a text-to-speech thing for when I lose the glasses. Just have it read everything to me in, why am I drawing a blank on the name of Stephen Hawking, being British physicist. And apparently he was very annoyed that his text-to-speech made him sound American, because he was quite proud of his English heritage. I think he was English. Definitely British. I'm pretty sure born in probably southern England, if I had. Okay, so where is my... I can't read these at all. I'm just going to assume that the bottom one is the correct one to go to. How long ago, how many more minutes do we have on this Lose the Glasses? I feel like we're about halfway done. I can't, I feel worst about not being able to read the tooltips. The help text in between. Okay, this feels like the right place, because there's like a pit ahead of me. And yeah, that okay. Do I have insight? No. Don't have any insight with which to summon Oleg. So go into this alone. No glasses, no Oleg. Just hope for the best. Looks like my health bar is pretty much full. Yes. Alright. big glowing orange thing. Shouldn't be too bad, right? Ow. How's my health looking? Did it just one-shot me? Ah. Okay. Okay, Google, that's enough. All right. In the kitchen. Okay. Oh no, Nick, you're probably off of D&D already, but I absolutely do not hate you for that. That was the perfect time to just redeem the glasses off and run. Yeah, I forget where I read that Stephen Hawking was annoyed that the speak and spell made him sound American. Probably spend these blood echoes. I don't have enough for a level, but I'm close. Ow. No, that was insufficient. Insufficiently awesome. All is melted in blood, all is. The unfortunate thing about losing souls on the floor of a boss fight is I can't just like grab the souls and run back. Did I just call them souls and forget to correct myself? Blood echoes. What a- Oh, by the way, how's the sound level for the boss fight? It sounds loud in my ears, but I think I've got the levels good so that it's not overwhelming if I try to talk while the boss music is going. The little jingle of Oleg's summon spot is taunting me. Haha, you don't have any insight. We'll look for you. Although it occurs to me that labyrinths are a decent way to accumulate insight, because labyrinths are essentially, from what I understand, a renewable resource. Yeah, so it's just barely pushing into the yellow on the sound meter, which I think is a decent but not overwhelming. But like, I hate that it can one-shot me. Didn't seem like it was one-shotting me before, but maybe I just had been lucky enough to avoid that particular attack most of the time. Ow. I think I did not get my blood echoes back there, so I don't have to worry about the stain. At some point, I should pay more attention to hanging on to blood echoes and leveling up with them. I think I've lost many, like tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of blood echoes by being careless, carelessly dying. Careless whisper. Oh! Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I shouldn't dismiss things out of hand. I always dodge when it's breathing in, and that's exactly the wrong timing. Back the right place to hit? Ow. Okay, so being right behind it when it explodes is fine. I'm starting to get sweaty thumbstick. Alright, so if I do time it right, I can... Oh. Ah! If I time it right, I can get the iframes when it does side swipes. Just have historically been very bad at that time. Bordeaux. Alright, I think this is my last try. We've got 7 minutes till the hour, so maybe if I succeed, this is my last try. But if I fail, I probably have time for one more. I guess locking on does help with fast camera movements. If I'm not locked on, I am absolutely limited by the reverse speed of manual camera movement. There's a lock on, it can move faster. And now my nose is itchy. Why? I know it's why. So it flares up when it's about to leave. Okay. I think I might have maybe sort of figured out the side swipe timing. Uh-oh, that's some lava barf. Alright. I wonder if I should lock on after I do a knee strike that like does crumble over onto its side. That's a leap, all right. Missed. Ow! Wow! 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 Hey, it didn't kill me because I've got the charred garb on. That flamethrower absolutely would have killed me if I had had my other outfit on. Alright, so... Looks like if I hit the knee that's already injured, it doesn't cause it to crumple over. Uh-oh. I'm stuck on feet. Nope, that hurt. Where am I? I wish I could see where I was. Too early. Ah. And I'm dead. Bolt paper. Forget what bolt paper does. Oh, it does the lightning. Yeah, it might be worth a try. What do we got for time here? 3 more minutes. So, let me just... I don't need antidote on my belt right now. I forget sometimes that I've got these, like, weapon buffing consumable papers. Switch up bolt paper. And I would expect that this bolt paper is only going to give me like a 10 to 15% damage boost. Did I fail to get my blood echoes here? There we go. Alright. And in order to use bolt paper, I have to actually apply it. I hope it's quantity based and not time based. Oh yeah, barf here, barfy barf. Not afraid of the lava barf. I am afraid of the flamethrower. Ugh. Too early. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Oh, that choppy chomp. It does feel good to get the timing right on that dodging of the side swipe. Nope, that was too late. Did I run out of electricity? I gotta reapply it, I guess. Explosion. Alright. Whoa. I got stopped. Don't like it. Too late. And dead. I feel like I was just starting to get like an actual decent grasp of the timing of certain things. So, like next time, if I remember that timing, I will be able to take down the Hound, even without the help of Old Hunter. So, for now though, it is noon, so I should call it there. Next stream will be tomorrow morning, starting up Bastion, supergiant game about Caelondia. So, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. Bastion. For now, though, who do we have that we can raid? A good raid target for Looks like Bawa is playing Bloodborne. We could just stick with the theme. But if Bawa's ahead of me in the game, I'm gonna probably just say hello and flee. But let's give Bawa a raid. I gotta remember a raid Alli Astra. That guy's playing Bloodborne, right? 3 A's in, well, 4 A's. EAWAAA. All right, and thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. I especially enjoyed the 5 minutes of glasseslessness that Nick redeemed for 5,000 channel points. So, see you later. We go.